a big picker. I pick from a picker, 3 cents a small. And not a soul in this whole wide world can get me to throw away my picker at all. An offensive weapon of defense to me. Not a soul should interfere with Crowley. Always invented my command. So I walk in with me big picker in my hand. Now if a man feel he go lash me and get away from not me, a flinging prick on he. And if a woman thinks she go rob me and get away from tell she, well it's prick for she. And if she have a puppy dog and it back in her, tie your puppy, you talk to it hard. Friend, believe what I said is true. I drop and prick on the puppy. Hey man, I ain't had no brother, no uncle, no family. So it's obviously people go want to take advantage of me. I ain't had no dagger. I put my razor up on the shelf and went and picked this slang up picker in order to defend myself. So if a man feel he go lash me and get away from nothing, I drop in prick on him. And if a woman feel she go rob me and get away from tell she, well it's prick for she. And if she have a chinny donkey and it kicking back, tie your donkey, you talk to it hard. Friend, believe what I say is true. I drop and brick on the jackass. Yeah, yes man, a fella called Hans Booze. Well, one day he hit me a lash. Well, I done weak already, just so I fall down bash. Yeah, I don't do without it. Well, that is one thing I never forget. I drop a prick in the backbone. Up to now he can't drink soup yet. You know why? He thought he could lash me and get away from nothing. I choke prick on him. And his wife thought she could have robbed me and get away from that day. Well, was prick for she. And she had a pussy cat with for scratching bad. I said, tie your pussy, you talk to it hard. She didn't believe what I said is true until I just prick.
A woman in the country named Miss Angelina, selling out the beast she mine. A woman in the country named Miss Angelina, selling out the beast she mine. Not a moment longer, I put in the order. But to my dismay, this is what the young woman turned and said.
Mr. Gentleman, listen carefully.
I'm talking frank, so please don't get angry. I rarely selling bees so far, but I have this one that you order.
I sell it from dog to kangaroo.
Yes, you could get hog if you wanted to. I say the beast that I'm talking about is the one with the whiskers around him out. You really think that you're fooling me, but Miss Lady, you lie. All them fellas who buy here already recommend you high. She tell me, Mr. Me and man, but nobody tell you. Let them run them out. I don't have that beast where you're talking about.
Mr. Gentleman, now she telling me
to tell you this, I am very sorry. I guess you may not believe it, but I have that kind in my market.
Selling from rat to porcupine.
Yes, you could get bat if you wouldn't mind. You're a wicked woman, I say. Look, you had the beast well covered down there. Mister, like you deaf, you don't understand. You're trying to force me hand about this beast you really want. I say I am ignorant. I try hard, I tell you, but I couldn't get through. Was no easy task. Hear the question, you man turn wrong on us.
gentleman, she inquiring.
Tell me how this animal looking. I'll help you out to understand if you give me a good description.
I never watched it close as yet.
But I know the beast is a favorite pet. You have to keep it properly fed. And don't care how you beat it, it's hard to dead.
I nearly lose my life at Spanish Town. To a talking parrot that was around. Yes, I nearly lose my life at Spanish Town. To a talking parrot that was around. At a married woman home, I stole a dance. The man came while we were in romance. As he rushed in the house, the girl rushed out. And in the heat of the excitement, the parrot showed.
Hey,
Cock, a man inside. So well, he gone and hide. Cock, so tall about. Well, a fella gone inside and then come back out. Well, friends, is now excitement start. The girl rushed out to the parrot. Cock, what's wrong with you? The parrot shout out, you know it's true. Just as if the husband smelled the rat. Got smart by the words of the parrot. Who was inside my house, Elaine? Before she answered, the parrot shout out again.
Hey,
Cock, man inside. So well, he gone and hide. Cock, so tall about. Well, a fella gone inside and then come back out. So just imagine my position. I don't know where to run in Spanish Town. So what I really had to do instead, run and hide right below the bed. Deciding that when I get a chance, I'll scramble my shirt and take my pants. But as I scramble my clothes, my money fall. And in the higgling and the jingling, the parrot ball.
Hey,
a man inside. So well he gone and hide. Cock, so tall about. Well, a fella gone inside and then come back out. Yes, sir. So I decided to stay no more. I made a brave jump to the window. I fall on the ground just like a mouse. And with the same speed underneath the house. Under the house, well, what I heard. These words from the parrot bird. Cock, this is the second time he does come and fight with you right behind the blind. Hey, cock, a man inside. So well he gone and hide. Cock, so tall about. Well, a fella gone inside and he come back out.
Her Majesty the Queen of England paid a visit to the Caribbean. You know the Queen of England, well she came down to the Caribbean. Now that she come and gone, I went and returned that visit to London. Let me tell you if you don't know, I catch the Queen singing calypso, and if you hear she all day, all night, Miss Marianne. And she down by the seaside, she sipping sun. Then she gone with Matilda, Matilda, Matilda. She take my money and run Venezuela. When I hear that Anya go crazy, I say what's wrong with Her Majesty? Because me and all couldn't understand, but she sung like a true born Calypsonian. And the way how she bringing out the number, one after the other. This time I find that she went too far when she started to sing this number. And if you hear her, my pussy is my pussy, is my pussy, is my pussy. Well, I feed her, mine her, raise her from small. Philip, take off your hand from she don't touch me pussy at all. Well, it's now I wanted to know who taught the queen to sing such calypso, because I still couldn't understand again how she learned such beautiful refrain. But the way how she bringing out the tune, I say, well, yes, man, the queen could croon. Before I could have say, Your Majesty, stop. She started to sing how Archie back them up and if you hear her. Last carnival, you know, I had a wonderful time. Archie broke it up. Archie smashed it up. Now everybody in the Caribbean, they was singing this little rhyme. Archie broke it up. The queen singing calypso, he mashed it up. Now same time the Duke, she husband walking while the queen was singing. Put the arms round his shoulder and playing that he's a real lover. Man, she push him and tell him to go away. She don't want him, hear what she will say. From the time the Duke start to walk out the room, again the queen start another tune. She say, you walk in my chamber, but you can't get nothing, pam palam. Because I'm telling you, Philip, trouble in tongue, boy, pam palam. When the Duke hear she singing so, he and all start to sing his own calypso. He say, fire, fire, in your wire, wire. Oh, yo, yo, ay, ay,
I went to an Indian party last year in Dabadi. Oh Lord, attended this Indian fete. I will never forget. Well, I laugh at a big fat Indian test, bragging how he could sing the best. So the host of the party called on him, and he start with two Indian melodies. He sing bolo ji bolo, tomara ho gaya, kumbre jaha suku suku. The Indian sing so long, he sing till the capras fall on the ground. Well, that was a confusion. This half-naked Indian man, he wouldn't tie back up the capra. That was a disaster. So they ban up the man in a yellow sheet. He had on nothing underneath. They tried their best and fixed him up, but he singing more loud and he wouldn't stop. With the bolo ji bolo tomara ho gaya, kumbre jaha suku suku. The Indian sing till he belly strain. The sheet fall and expose the Indian again. Is that day I get to know Indian love the calypso. The party go in full blast, man and woman playing mass. A Yankee sailor didn't understand, crashed the party like Robot Man. He said that the Indian looking cute. He dropped his pants and he followed suit with the bolo ji bolo tomara ho gaya, kumbre jaha suku suku. The sailor showed him he was a sport, get vexed and he fell away his jockey shorts. Well, that was the final straw. I didn't want to hear no more. I said to myself, I go dig out. It ain't well come out my mouth. Same time I hear a siren wail. I say, police, well, today is jail. Scale a window like Superman and land in a Indian police hand singing bolo ji bolo tomara ho gaya, kumbre jaha suku suku. The police shocked me inside the van, kissed the sailor and he hug up the Indian man.
That is compulsory, and when you're dead, they say you're gone for eternity. But I don't agree. I am saying that should never be. Every human being should have a second life at stake. So when you're dead and buried, you could come back to life to correct the mistakes you made. If I dead and come back to life, I'll correct some simple offense, such as beating women in order to penetrate their defense. But magistrates go ball like some cattle when they come back from death and sin. They among the poor people they have in the prison, making jail innocently. it will be a splendid move. Both husband and wife nowadays does be making mistakes in life. Harry married Jenny, and friends as soon as they married so. She's saying that she's sorry, and Harry saying if I didn't know. But if they had the chance, let's say, to die and come back to life, plenty women wouldn't want husbands, and them husbands won't want no wife. But neighbor Rose go ball like a siren when she come back from death and sea. The different recipe she give she man Harry don't force him in matrimony. If we had a second life, plenty people would have cut their throat with a knife to come back and correct every little mistake they could detect. Who disobeyed the 10 commandments? Friends are talking plain. They would be glad to die and come back, so they wouldn't disobey them again. Thou shalt not steal, I remember reading in the scripture. You thief something now, in your second life, carry it back to the owner. My sister commit adultery, I ask she how she go for it.
Not me again. I ain't going back in the river bathing. Not me again. I say I ain't going back in the river bathing, because I went to bathe in the river with Tommy, my little brother, partner. When you hear the shout, we get swallowed up in front the river mouth. But Tommy went down, deep down, and the tide was strong, good strong. I thought he was dead. I get a glimpse of the foot, but couldn't see the head. Hey, well, if you see how the water boiling up in the river, just by a chance I did manage escaping without damage. But when I went to look for my brother, not a sign of the fella, partner. So I had to dive to see if I could find poor Tommy alive. But Tommy went down, deep down, and the tide was strong, good strong. I thought he was dead. I get a glimpse of the waist, still can't see the head. Yes, I was afraid and so worried, because we are closely related, and if I lose my brother Tommy, I could never be happy. We are devoted to one another, serious work or at pleasure. Yes, that's the reason why, to save little Tommy I had to try. But Tommy went down, deep down, and the tide was strong, good strong. I thought he was dead. I get a glimpse of the neck, still can't see the head. The bomber. On the bank of the river, I went and took a header, searching below was my business in every corner and crevice. But as I put my hand on my brother, don't
Don't disown your past entirely.
Culturally,
In your heritage you'll find the key.
identity,
Stop feeling shame.
artistically,
Reclaim your claim.
you got to maintain your identity.
Don't swap it for bill or color TV. Pada whiskey music, soul and hillbilly.
You got to respect your identity.
Ding Sixto, Marie Richards, Benny Benjamin, Winfred Baldomir Ashton Thomas.
Identity.
Learn about your past and who you be.
Politically.
Years before and after slavery.
Identity.
Check out the fact.
Inventively.
Get off your back.
You got to be proud of your history.
Teach the kids in school about Queen Mary, Odo and Pizarro, and Bottom Belly.
You got to evoke your identity.
Rothschild Francis, D. Hamilton Jackson, Julius Sprov, Ludwig Harrigan.
Identity.
Let the youth make use of their talent.
Industrially.
Train them to pursue self-employment.
Identity.
Not sit and wait.
Hurry, hurry.
It's getting late.
You got to promote your identity.
Things like callaloo and guava berry. Stop eating steel snapper, quite from Miami.
You got to exploit your identity.
Wilma D. Blyden, J. Antonio Jarvis, Emile Griffith, Casper Holstein.
You got to articulate.
Dove and pigeon were two good companions. I said dove and pigeon were two good companions. But because of jealousy, they both start to disagree. So pigeon called a contest to prove to dove that he is the best. I didn't have to figure, I knew Dove was smarter. Pigeon sure he had Dove covered, so he decided they would eat some pepper. He said, one thing you must remember, eat all you want, don't ask for water. Dove smiled and said agree, and they both flew on the pepper tree. Dove started to sing coo, 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 fancy Monday. Netty, yetty, fancy Monday, why you, fancy Monday? You must say, you must say, and nobody shouldn't say. Eating and singing, bouncing, flapping the wing. Pigeon sure how we winning, eating like a champ, won't say a thing. Then all the birds gathered round to see what was going on. Still Pigeon kept up the pace, confident he gon' win the race. Singing coo, 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 fancy Monday. Netty, yetty, fancy Monday. Why oh, fancy Monday. You must say, and nobody shouldn't say. I know you won't believe me, but Sparrow was there if I just ask you. When the pepper start to burn, Pigeon has been wrong twice, he fall down. Just start to jump up with glee, up and down the pepper tree. Said, now take a tip from me. Our friendship done because of jealousy. Still singing, coo, 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 fancy Monday. Netty, yetty, fancy Monday. Why oh, fancy Monday. You must say, and nobody shouldn't say.
Wasn't a dream I saw it natural. What a place, one Discovery Carnival. Wasn't a dream, I saw it natural. What a place, one Discovery Carnival. You know the statue they call Lord Harris. Discovery Day, he made it the business to run on the road, yes, without no fear. So the celebration at Columbus Square was the 6th of August. Oh Lord Harris, when Daddy Hug of Columbus was the 6th of August. Oh Lord Harris, when Daddy Hug of Columbus. People start to pray, some of them falling out of his judgment day. Columbus fall out with the pan. He and Harris start to dance a old Caspian. Harris call what a invention. Fellas getting music out of old tin pan. In our days, with not a tone, instrument was a green bamboo saxophone. On the 6th of August, oh Lord Harris, when Daddy Hug of Columbus. On the 6th of August, oh Lord Harris, when Daddy Hug of Columbus. If you want to hear it, have some mermaids living in Woodford Square. When they heard about the jam session, they do decide to join the celebration. So no sort of the place was dry, so they made up a mind and started to cry. They shed so much tears if you want to hear, and they swim from Woodford to Columbus Square on the 6th of August. Oh Lord Harris, when Daddy Hug of Columbus. On the 6th of August, oh Lord Harris, when Daddy Hug of Columbus. 10 to 6, time was drawing nigh, so Lord Harris decided to say goodbye. Columbus said he felt hungry. What they were going to eat, man, I had to see some gravel, water and cement, and right inside of their stomach it went. To tell you something, without no deceit, was concrete hamburgers the people eat on the 6th of August. Oh Lord Harris, when Daddy hung up Columbus, what I do is I must, oh Lord Harris, when Daddy hung up Columbus.
One day the Lord went down in the city, and white shopping man I feel so hungry. One day Lord Blakey went in the city, and white shopping man I feel so hungry. So when I reach the corner I stop, and I go on inside a Chinese cook shop. Well friends, I put myself in a jam. What the Chinese saying I can't understand. You want curry fit and lie. No chin, no. You want curry beef and lie. No chin, no. No half, no salt, me no ash, no Helen. All me call is some low shitting, shit on the food. The Chinese man say, I hungry again, she another day. No, no, Well, I hungry to death, want something to eat, so I went by Harry up in George Street. I hungry for so my body run down. When I reached by Harry, all the food done. So I crossed the road by Ramchan Alley. All he had was some stale roti, nothing to eat, rent in Port of Spain. So I gone back by the Chinese again. You want curry pork and lie. No, no. You want curry shrimp and lie. No, no. Cause I'm so in the back for shitty fashion. You want the food, I tell him, well, alright then. All the talking in vain. As he turn the back, Blake, he gone again. Well, you could imagine my position, looking for food like a hungry lion. My belly choking up for sakish. To go home, I bung there before I reach. When I look in a glass, friends, I was amazed. My lip white like I need for days. Gone in the cook shop, belly in my hand. With the same attack came the Chinese man. You want curry shaw and lie. No, no. You want curry kong and lie. No, no. You know, hungry for you. The Chinese man say, Chin, give me something to eat right away. He bring a bowl with some kind of chop suey, and I start to eat immediately. No, man.
was rolled up, just to see how the shorts was rolled up. She think it was so cute. In my opinion, it was like a bathing suit. But cyclists bouncing into motor cars, scientists men keeping out a mass. The Stevie does quit working on the wall, but still the governor don't want her to take it off. Leave her alone. Do you understand? Hands off, don't touch. That's my command, darling. I love to see you in the short.
Nora, 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 I beg you to leave me, Nora. I'm going back to my country. I beg you to leave me, Nora. I'm going back to my country because I'm tired with London. I can't hear the steel band beating in John John. I'm feeling homesick, I'm feeling sad. I want to go back to Trinidad, so darling.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Oh, why don't you leave the panda?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I want to go home to see my grandmother.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Ah, darling, what is your intention?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
You can't fool me, I'm a born Trinidadian. Nora,
Nora, Nora.
She started a crying when she heard that I was leaving. These are the things the lady promised me. A Rolls Royce car, her father's property. I told her, well, darling, money or love doesn't mean anything. I've got to go home without the seat to pick up my duties St. Vincent Street, darling.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Oh, why don't you leave the panther?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I want to go home to see my grandmother. Nora,
Nora, Nora.
Ah, darling, what is your intention?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
You can't fool me, I'm a born Trinidadian.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Miss Nora was angry, she took up a knife and threatened to kill me. Then she jumped to my collar, stamping her feet and bawling for murder. I told her quietly, darling, my mind is made up already. I'm very sorry I can't remain. I got to go back to the city of Port of Spain, so darling.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I beg you to leave the panther.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I want to go home to see my grandmother. Nora, Nora. Ah, darling, what is your intention?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
You can't fool me, I'm a born Trinidadian. Right. Miss Nora was clever, she tried a trick on the mighty panther because my clothes in the laundry, she got the ticket hidden secretly. So I used my discretion, I rented a suit in leaving position, took my trunk and said ayo on the Flying Dutchman to Piaco, so darling.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Oh, why don't you leave the panther?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
I want to go home to see my grandmother.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Ah, darling, what is your intention?
Nora, Nora, Nora.
You can't fool me, I'm a born Trinidadian.
Nora, Nora, Nora.
Some men and women say the alien takes but don't contribute. A blind man could see in such bigotry, prejudice and untruth. The alien is not just a king hunter. The alien, he became your senator. The alien is your technician. She's your sweet woman and he's your lover man. Progress and the fame that some people claim, boasting about what they got.
Without brain power from the outsider, they won't own a part.
The alien,
Your best doctor in the land.
the alien,
He taught you to beat steel band.
the alien,
Helps you make big dough. Invented radio, Volkswagen and Calypso.
Your own grandfather came from Antigua, Denmark or Timbuktu. Can you disagree that in Italy you are alien too? The alien,
He taught you to read and write.
the alien, she rock you to sleep each night.
The alien.
Realize this one, that George Washington wasn't born American. The bulk of consumer force,
the alien,
your labor and skills, of course,
the alien,
brought you mini skirt, is your car expert, and cares for you when you hurt,
the alien.